Hello judges, thank you so much for volunteering to judge at this summer's 4-H show. Much goes into the 4-H show each year that it's almost like a giant puzzle with so many different pieces that fit together to make the show work. And judges, you are a very important piece to this puzzle and we thank you so much. The purpose of this video is to go over some important information for judging so that you are ready to go on judging day. So let's first talk about who's going to be involved in the judging process and what the roles are. Exhibitor, well, these are the youth who bring their projects to you. Judges, that's you. We do conference judging style, so this is the opportunity for youth to sit down with you and talk about their projects. Please see the judging packet with some helpful tips for conference judging and some ideas for questions to ask the exhibitors. That has been sent to you in the mail, so please take a few minutes to look that over. Next is a superintendent. Each project area is assigned a judge and a superintendent. The role of your superintendent is to help things stay organized and the judging process progressing. The superintendent may assist with the initial check-in of the projects as well. During the judging time, the superintendent will help you with the paperwork aspect, but the role of the superintendent is not to be part of evaluating the actual projects themselves. Superintendents help place the judge exhibits on display, make sure that the correct stickers and ribbons are attached to the projects, and verify that the judges' sheets are completed, signed, and turned into the 4-H office. Finally, there's the extension staff. We'll be located in the 4-H office and throughout the Humiston building. So if you run into questions or problems at all during the day, just be sure to find a member of our staff and we will do our best to help you. Now when you first arrive and check in, we will get you a judge's box. And each judge's box has a number of information in there for you. There's the judge's book, the rubric, which we'll go through those in just a couple of minutes, the show book pages for your specific area, assorted supplies that include extra pens, scissors, stapler, tape, anything that we might think you need, as well as ribbons and stickers. So let's go over the judge's sheet. Now, if you have been with us as a judge for a number of years, you may notice some changes in the format for the judging sheet. If you're new, this is of course brand new, so I'll walk you through the process. First of all, you'll see here at the top, it demonstrates the department, division, and class for each judging area. Then the exhibitor. You don't really need to worry about the entry number. And right here is the checked in. These will all be pre-printed prior to the fair, so all of this column will be no. The superintendents will go through and give a check mark indicating whether or not the exhibitor has arrived and will be judging at that particular day. Now, if there are no-shows, if they did not attend, please place NS for no-show in that checked-in area. There's also a place in the description for this right here, entry description. If you choose to include this, it might help you recall the exhibits as you make different decisions on best of class and selecting for state fair. The next area, the ribbon placing. What we'd like for you to do is circle the award that you sign for each project, be it blue, red, or white. In the other placing box, which is right over here in this area, please indicate best of class, SF for state fair, and SFA for state fair alternate. Over on the right-hand side, you'll notice this new section, which is a barcode. This isn't something that you judges will have to be concerned about. They're codes that the extension staff will actually use to import the awards into the system. Now let's take a look at the judging rubric. You want to complete this form for each of the exhibitors as thoroughly as you can, and this will help you to determine the rating and provide the youth with feedback on his or her project and different ideas for continuing in the project area. After completing the form, please be sure to indicate the rating as A, B, or C, right in this area on rating. And A is blue, B being red, and C being a white ribbon. Now there are just a few last minute reminders that we want to go over with you. First is the best of class and selected for a state fair. These should be the same. In the past, there was an age restriction of who could go to the state fair, so some judges would select the younger exhibit as best of class and an older exhibitor as a state fair delegate. Now, since this is no longer the case, any exhibitor age 4-H age 8 and above, is eligible to exhibit at the state fair. In this case, it's important to designate the best of class and selected state fair as the same exhibitor. So we should select the best project to go on to the state. Now, at the conclusion of the judging your projects, we also ask that you identify several state fair alternates. The reason is that sometimes the initially selected state fair member is unable to go to the state fair or selected to go in another category. And this opens up the opportunity for another deserving youth who are identified as alternates. There will be a sheet in the judge's box for this information, and we ask that you fill this out as well. You may also have a situation where an exhibitor comes to you and they are listed in the wrong division or class, and this happens every year. An exhibitor brings a project and let's say, for example, they signed up for Child Development 1, and the project actually meets the criteria for Child Development 2. If this happens, your superintendent will mark on the judge's sheet, move to Child Development 2, and write in all of the exhibitor information and moved from Child Development 1 on the bottom of the Child Development 2 sheet. Now, occasionally, we have 4-H members who are unable to attend on judging day, but still want the opportunity to have their project judged. Maybe they're going on a family vacation or for one reason or another are not able to be there. If this is the case, the member will complete a 4-H exhibit report form and submit that along with the project. Your superintendent will provide this to you when you judge the project as time allows. Now, we do realize that there will always be unexpected situations that arise, but hopefully we'll be ready for whatever comes our way this year. Thank you again so much for giving your time, talents, and enthusiasm to our 4-H members this summer, judging at our upcoming show. We look forward to seeing you then, and have a fantastic summer.